You might have noticed these funny lumps, these deformities on the branches of your lime or lemon, even an orange or a grapefruit. This lemon tree's got it very badly. It's called a gall and it's caused by a citrus gall wasp. The wasps are native to Queensland and northern New South Wales, where their natural home is native citrus, like the finger limes. But when citrus plants have been transported around the country, gall wasps have hitched a ride and they've spread across the mainland as far as Perth. But as yet, they haven't made it to Tasmania. In Melbourne, I first noticed this gall wasp problem in the early 1990s, and I could see it travelling from suburb to suburb. It became a real problem. The shiny black wasps emerge between September and November, and the warmer it is, the earlier they appear. They lay their eggs in the soft new growth of some species of citrus, and the hatched larvae feed off the tree from inside the stem. The tree reacts by forming galls around the larvae. And the following spring, the mature larvae emerge as adults and the cycle repeats. If I cut open this gall, we should see the larvae developing. Just shave it through like that, and you can see there's the evidence. Lots of little blighters there. Now, have a look at this. That's an old gall, and you can see where the wasps have emerged from. All those little holes have come out onto that soft spring growth, laid their eggs into that new stem, and that's caused this deformity to grow over the eggs. And in fact, the larvae are still in there because there's no wasp holes showing on that little gall at all. Apart from looking unsightly, the larvae feeding on the tree can sometimes affect its production. So what can you do about it? Well, until recently, the advice was to prune the tree right back. Take all those galls off in late winter, early spring, but that advice has changed. What's been discovered is that pruning at that time of the year encourages lots of new sappy growth, and that's just what the adults like to lay their eggs in spring. So any adults that blow in from nearby will lay lots of eggs, and you'll have as many, if not more, galls that following year. So what to do about it? Well, latest thinking is to get in and give those galls a shave. I'll show you how you do it. You can't shave all the way round or you'll ring bark that stem. So pick the most lumpy looking part. There they are in there. And by exposing that to the air, it actually kills them. You can do this with a knife or you can use a trusty potato peeler too. While my trusty potato peeler and knife have done a good job down the bottom, it is asking you a bit much to get up and do all that stuff up the top because it's just too much of it. The gall has gone mad. I'm going to leave it till autumn, and what new growth does come will be safely outside the wasp's egg-laying time. New sappy growth can be promoted with high nitrogen fertiliser, so avoid using that in winter and the early to mid-spring egg-laying time. Remember, a little often is the way to go with fertilising citrus. I don't bother using sticky traps because they don't use pheromones and they aren't targeted to the gall wasp. They in fact kill a large range of insects, even the beneficial ones. And one last thing, gall wasps don't fly very far, so if you can get everyone around you to use this potato peeling trick in late winter, early spring, you'll develop a herd immunity within the neighbourhood. It's a great idea. Yeah, that looks all right. Beauty. Oh, look at you. You're a good dog, Louie. Now, you might find that your neighbours are just getting on a bit, or maybe, like the owners here, they're working too hard and they haven't got time. Well, why don't you do the job for them? Cut out that gall wasp and create a bit of community. What about a walk now, Louie? Come on.